Hi all, this is Aki from Gallery. I'm going to be playing a fairly short game of Masters. This shouldn't take more than an hour. And I'll be doing a short list of changes. In the previous one we did a fairly large list of things, but this one has a shorter list. I'm going to be building highways because I feel like a connection between every major city is not enough. We need roads towards the minor cities as well as towards the industrial centers and so on. So we need more highways than we currently have. We're going to reduce the number of police, but we're not going to go down to 5,000. We'll go down to 7,500. So there will be a minor increase in the number of police, but it will be minor. And considering the fact that our work week is 2 days, there will actually be less police on the street. And with the very high number of security cameras, which is still cheaper than having to hire police officers, we will be able to reduce crime more than if we just had a large police force. The police force seems to reduce the crime to around 3 instances per 100, and the security cameras pushed it down all the way to 2 instances per 100. If the crime rate goes up by very much, I will increase the number of police, but I don't feel like when we're at peace we should have such a strong police force. It would be good if we were in a military situation, but we are in peace, and as such it's not a good idea to voluntarily give over your power to a police authority. And we will be reducing our debt a little, but we will see what happens.
The theory.
So let's do this. As you can see, we reduced Vice Squad and Drug Squad to just 1 star. This should still be, roughly speaking, the same cost. As you can see, the crime rate has gone down significantly with the increase in security cameras, so we'll see what happens. We still have more police officers per 1,000 inhabitants than we did when we started, but it's going down very quickly, so we'll be a fairly good state soon. Drug addiction rate is reducing, violent deaths is reducing, and killed on road accidents is reducing, even though we reduced the drug enforcement police, so it will shortly start to spike up again. It's better that these people find employment in the private market instead of in state market, so it's better for everyone. And I also need to build more research centers, probably, and hire more researchers now that it's possible to hire them.
The bill has.
I'm listening carefully. How much would this... How...
For
We are also pondering buying back the pre-Second World War territories from Russia, like the small adjustment to the border here as well as the outlet here, instead of buying all these territories. If I decide to do so, I'll use the numbers quoted by the media, where before the basically reconstitution of Russia after the collapse of the Soviet Union, they said that they would demand $13 billion for the region. So if I do that, I'm going to be sending something like $13 billion in foreign aid. and assuming
Our
that I
agents-
purchased the territory and not have it corrected any other way.
Do you... The...
The game is lagging a bit.
We are in a... I have...
Demonstrator...
We are in a dead... Our agents that have infiltrated... Our agents that... The funeral?
What's the point?
We are in... As I predict... Our agent...
Good news.
The bill... The bill... We are in.
Here is our growth for. But are you
We are in a. The funeral. Our agents that.
It seems that the numbers are good. Seems like this will go well.
Do you wish to s-
Aw. What is this shit?
You've changed.
The funeral? The thing. I'd.
I'm listening carefully. How much would this aid amount? How?
Our agents that. As I predict. Our agents that. Ahem. The funeral.
The bill has
Good news.
Oh, I wonder what happened. Probably the tax increase. Should correct itself out fairly quickly. But to be on the safe side, I'm gonna hire more medical staffers. Because that's clearly a result of the tax. And increase everybody's wages just to have a little bit of purchasing power to the system. We should improve as soon as we're able to reduce the value added tax, which we are able to do at the moment. That's about the size of it. Oh, right. I haven't even done that yet. Never mind. Never mind. Over matter. Never matter. Over mind. So yeah, the life expectancy started to drop dramatically, but that's probably the value added tax having a negative influence on purchasing power, which has a negative influence on life expectancy. So as soon as the unemployment problem goes away and the state becomes a little more balanced, like it's getting there constantly, we will be able to reduce the value added tax, which should reduce the life expectancy drop. If it doesn't, I'll probably be in a lot of trouble. So anyway, that's about all. Bye.